Hello, it's me, Troubadour, and I'm back again with another video. Today's video, we're playing some Star Pack. I know, right? It's not customs. Is this even Troubadour's channel? No, joking aside, I do play a lot of customs, and it's definitely my favorite, but I still play a lot of standard pack. I just don't usually turn it into videos. And you know what? This is the exception to that, because today I had a really fun run in Star Pack, or I guess not today. I recorded this like a few days ago, the footage I mean, but in today's video, I've got this really fun run from the Star Pack that I thought would make a good video. So that's what we're doing here today. And really, it's also just to kind of talk about, how, the balance power of Star Pack is, at least for Arena. I don't know how it is in like versus for those people, but like, at least in Arena, it's like Star Pack has some really fun stuff, but like the power of Star Pack gets insane in the late game. Like Star Pack feels like it just has so many really good tier 6s, especially tier 6s. There's some, good pets, earlier than that, but honestly, like, I feel like I hit tier 6 and pretty much every pet I can buy is like honestly amazing. And it's something interesting they've been doing just in general with all the reworks, because originally Star Pack was, it wasn't my favorite pack. Actually, it was probably my least favorite standard pack outside of Mantis, because it just wasn't that fun. There wasn't chocolate. Everything was just strawberry scaling, it was just kind of lame. But ever since the, ever since the rework, they kind of rebalanced the power level, add a bunch of new pets, and now it's one of my favorites. And they've done something interesting with all of the reworks, whether it's, Puppy Pack or Star Pack, or even when they did the Unicorn rework slightly. I guess Unicorn not as much, but like a lot of these packs now, it got rebalanced where they have all these insanely strong late game stuff, but then the early game is not as strong. It feels like you're kind of building to a giant pivot for the late game, and it started back in Puppy Pack. You had stuff like your, use your goldfish, and then like you'd get like your late game like elephant seal and just start going crazy, and there's still good early game stuff. Like Puppy Pack's got really good tempo with like food perk builds and stuff like that, but honestly, big pivot into late game tier 6s is just so amazing in Puppy Pack, and you can do it again here in Star Pack. So not sure how I feel about it. Honestly, I think it's pretty fun, though I wish there were, there are some good pets. As I play it more, I find, more and more pets that are strong in the early and mid game. You see me using stuff like Cardinal and Sparrow here. Like, those are really good pets early, Toad as well. You see Leech on the other team. Like, there's a lot of those good pets, but the late game Powerspike is just hard to deny, so. But yeah, and also, we'll say, in terms of pivoting, I'm actually not running an elk here. I am running I do have a starfish. I do have a 10 attack guinea pig, but I'm not doing an elk. But hey, level 2 Sparrow with Strawberry is amazing. I got like Super Lemon plus weakness with the Toad on turn 8. Like, that's pretty freaking awesome. And I'm just setting up for a pivot in the late game. Now, it's not like the biggest pivot in the world. I don't have like the, what's it called? I don't have the elk into giant cell unit, which is honestly the most greedy, but also the most fun way to play the pack is get a giant cell unit, build it up with the elk, and then sell it with starfish, and then go crazy. Like, see the opponent here, they're setting up for that. I don't know why do they have a tier 1, they just have a marmoset at the back. That could mess up your elk. You want your elk to hit your platypus. Also, starfish platypus is the most fun pivot you can do in the game. You cannot deny that. But yeah, right now we're just picking up, some tier 6s. We're gonna lose a couple matches, but we're still at 5 hearts right now, which is honestly great. So, maybe the early game isn't, all doom and gloom. Like I said, there's some good stuff, but the late game, the power is so amazing. You already see me do a little bit of it there. But we're gonna do something crazy. We've already gotten rid of the Sparrow, our level 2 Sparrow, which honestly I could have kept the whole time. And instead, I'm going to run Velociraptor to give me a lot of in-battle scaling, just completely go away from the thing that was really strong into something else that's really strong. And we'll get a couple alpacas, so now my Sabertooth can give some really big mammoths whenever it faints. And yeah, just look at all the stats we have here. Oh my gosh. It's turn 11 and we already have this many stats. That's crazy. They even get an Ibex out of there that helps a lot with their Vulture, but we still take a win. And yeah, now we're gonna start doing our pivot, getting really crazy with all these tier 6s. So now we've got the level 2. We have 3 tier 6s at level 2 with another saber tooth at level 1. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I got all these strawberries. We're gonna start scaling like crazy. Unfortunately, they repositioned my team just the worst, and my breakpoints are awful. The hawk totally destroys me there. We're gonna take another loss. Oh man, that's so unfortunate. But look at that. Triple Velociraptor. I mean, guys, you knew this one had to be turned into a run. You know, I had to turn this into a video with crazy shop luck like that. Look at our team on turn 13. I don't know what they're gonna do against me. They get a Frostwolf there from Orca or whatever. Yeah, my stats are way too big. They kill my Velociraptor. It doesn't even matter. I've got another Mammoth. I've got 2 pets that are close to the 40s. Like, this is just insane. And you know what? Screw it. We got rid of the Toad. Let's just find another tier 6. I like having the double Sabertooth I like having level 2 Sabertooth for the double Mammoth, you know? So then my Alpaca can level up both of them. Though I probably shouldn't have bought the popcorn if that was my plan. Luckily, the breakpoint works out perfectly here. They get all these stats with Tuna. They have Spino as well. They got big stats from Clownfish and Orangutan. And they cannot stand up to my team, dude. Look at those stats. That's crazy. Yeah, we're going to level up the Piranha here. And look for a pepper. There we go, to get even more attack. The attack from the Piranha also balances out the scaling from the Velociraptor since it's more HP weighted. We face a Cardinal. They got Shoebill and Sparrow here, but just look at all the stats. Look at that. We already have we basically got like 350/50s. We gave him more stats there. Yeah, that was a walk in the park. So yeah, late game Powerspike. Yes, it was helped by a very nice high roll. I found all these tier 6s. And, you know, like I said, the early mid game can still be really good, but these late game tier 6, all this power, it is hard to deny. We face a rolling team here. They got a 50/50 Ammonite, or not Ammonite, Mimic Octopus. They probably had a Mantis faint into the Mimic Octopus there. But we killed their level 3 reindeer in 1 hit, and then we take the win. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed some Star Pack gameplay. Had a lot of fun with this one, and it was really fun just seeing how strong we could get by the end of the game. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do the generic stuff. I'll catch you guys in the next video, but until then, as always, stay true.